So the UN system, right, is predicated precisely on these two institutions. Right, the UN system developed in 1945 after the Second World War. The five winners in that war, Russia, China, the UK, France, and Britain, they created the United Nations system and put themselves on the Security Council permanently with a veto, every one of them having a veto over everything the United Nations can possibly do. Right? It's a system of domination of those five. And it's not a democracy. The General Assembly, even if they vote unanimously for some proposition, it will go to the Security Council and be vetoed by one of those five. The system is unworkable, and so since that time, right, there have been some 150 wars. Right, the preamble to the UN system says this is about just establishing peace because twice in our lifetime there's been untold sorrow brought to humanity by these wars. So we want to end wars. It's a lie, right? You can't end war with a system of power, absolute territorial sovereign nations, dividing the world into these nations, each of which does not recognize any binding authority over itself, each of which has the right to militarize all it wants. It's a war system. Right? And billions of people remain in poverty today, in spite of the UN claim that it's trying to create a better world. Endless human rights violations all over the world, everywhere. Immense environmental destruction, right? That the UN has become aware of since its first conference on the environment in 1972. So the UN system is structurally unable to achieve peace, justice. It might have. There certainly are a lot of caring and good people working within the UN, right? There's a lot of, but that's not sufficient because it's the structural element, the institutional element, that is a fundamental key to peace. That's what I want to emphasize in this talk, right? Structurally, we need a peace system for the world.